Most people think of discipline as this. Like Lilo, we tend to think of discipline as punishments or rewards.
Disciplined?
Yeah, she disciplines me real good. Sometimes 5 times a day. With bricks.
Bricks?
Uh-huh, in a pillowcase.
Okay, that's enough sugar for you.
Dr. Green in this book, Lost at School, says that most parents think that kids do as well as they want to do. While the truth is, kids really do as well as they can do. So what discipline really should be is teaching kids how to do well, instead of trying to get them to want to do well. Take this scene, for example.
You're crazy.
You could punish Lilo for attacking a classmate, but the fact is that's not going to help her to do any better.
Oliver Laaw. Lilo.
I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
Lilo wants to do well. She just doesn't know how to act when she has upset feelings.
I just want to dance. I practiced.
Good teaching is really what discipline should be about, as is explained in this video by BYU on parenting issues.
Some people confuse discipline and punishment. Discipline comes from the Latin root word disciplina, which means to teach.
So all of this really isn't going to do anything to help Lilo do any better. The other problem with using punishments mainly is that while you can scare a kid into doing well sometimes, you don't really change what they really want to do. And sometimes you just teach them how to get away with it.
Oh no.
In Big Hero 6, Hero gets in trouble for bot fighting. The problem is his punishment actually doesn't change his desire to bot fight. It just changes his desire to get away with it.
You better make this up to Aunt Cass before she eats everything in the cafe.
For sure.
And I hope you learned your lesson, bonehead.
Absolutely.
You're going bot fighting, aren't you?
There's a fight across town. If I book, I can still make it.
So his brother takes a different route and tries to teach him all the much better ways that he can use his brain.
Is this gonna take long?
Relax, you big baby. We'll be in and out. Anyway, you've never seen my lab.
Oh, great. I get to see your nerd lab.
Prepare to be amazed. Catch.
Pink. Here's the best part. Whoa.
G2. Peanuts.
Not bad. You've done some serious coding on this thing, huh?
Uh-huh. Programmed him with over 10,000 medical procedures.
It's only through good teaching that Hero actually changes who he is from the inside.
I have to go here. If I don't go to this nerd school, I'm gonna lose my mind. How do I get in?
I think most parents and teachers would prefer to do good teaching rather than punishments. The problem often is where do we start? How do we actually do this?
For 10 years, I have done the best I could to raise you. Have I been perfect? No. Do I know anything about children? No. Should I have picked up a book on parenting? Probably.
One of the most important steps about good teaching is to have a positive base of power. If you haven't seen my video series on power in relationships, then I've got that link in the comments here, and go back and take a look. There's a positive and a negative base of power. If you have a positive one, then they'll want to learn from you. Kind of like what they mentioned in this other clip from that BYU series on parenting.
So being a good parent is understanding that in order to be able to discipline or to teach is to build good relationships.
You have to be.
I'll tell you what. If you promise not to fight anymore, I promise not to yell at you, except on special occasions.
Tuesdays and bank holidays would be good.
Yeah, would that be good?
So when we're overusing coercion and punishments, this actually makes us less effective in our teaching.
They don't understand that when they create that environment, they're driving the people they love away, and they lose the potential to be effective in helping and building them.
The things that we tend to remember are the things that have a large emotional impact on us in some way. Even as a parent is doing something wrong, they'll say, you know, I shouldn't be doing this, but I don't know what the alternative is. I don't know what to be doing.
In my next video, I'm going to go over some other steps that you can use in teaching. Also, I wanted to remind everybody to make sure you subscribe and like, as that helps us get out to more people.
Nope. Well then, what about invisible sandwich?
Hero.
Imagine eating a sandwich, but everybody just thinks you're crazy.
Just stop.